Sussex kept themselves on top of Lancashire on the penultimate day of their LV County Championship match at the Emirates Old Trafford, where all the visiting team made valuable contributions. Lancashire started the third morning on 157 for 6, trailing by 141 runs, and it took a brilliant bit of wicket-keeping from Ben Brown to bring an 82-run partnership to an end in the morning's 7th over. It was some catch off John Lewis, which saw Smith depart for 49. Smith had begun the day on 41 after forming an important 7th wicket partnership with Alex Davis, who somehow got this short ball from Steve McGoffin to the boundary as he closed in on a 50. This was only the 6th first-class innings from the diminutive Davis, and this shot took him to his maiden half-century. It was a very good effort from the 19-year-old, who'd required 101 deliveries for his 50. That was his 9th 4, and he was just about keeping his side in this game after he'd come in with them on 80 for 6 and in some trouble. They weren't yet out of the woods when he departed for 59 at 179 for 8 in reply to Sussex's 298. He picked the wrong ball from Luke Wright to play this shot to. Ashar Zaidi completed the dismissal with the catch to give Wright his first wicket of the summer. Ashar then found some considerable turn off the pitch to have Simon Carrigan stumped for a single. And when Kyle Jarvis gave McGoffin his 4th wicket with an LBW, Lancashire had been bowled out before lunch for 191 to trail on first innings by 107 runs. Chris Nash tried to add to that either side of the break, but having made 13, he pulled this ball from Glenn Chappell straight to Smith at mid-wicket. Nash's opening partner Luke Wells had made a sluggish start to his innings, but once in, he began to find his scoring shots as he and the Sussex batting hero in this match, Michael Yardy, advanced the total to 56 to take their side 163 runs to the good. Carrigan was given a long bowl by Chappell, and he then picked up the wicket of Wells, who edged to Paul Horton, who took a good low catch. Wells was out for 25, while Yardy added 45 more runs to his exceptional 139 of the first innings. This was his only boundary in this 102-ball knock. Sussex was certainly being careful with a plan in their heads. The score read 121 for 3 in the 48th over, when Yardy, in a rare moment of aggression, went after Stephen Croft and was quite brilliantly held by the diving Horton. Perhaps a slightly easier chance was then offered by Matt Machin off Carrigan. This time, though, it was spilled at short leg. With Rory Hamilton-Brown playing very responsibly at one end, it was left to Machin to take on the spin twins of Croft and Carrigan, who got through 40 of the 68 overs of the Sussex second innings. With Machin playing some shots, 49 more runs were added in the next 11 overs. Hamilton-Brown had found the boundary only once in his score of 44. Having survived for 2 hours, he was bowled out of the rough by Carrigan. The ball was turning, and playing textbook shots was not really moving the score along as Sussex would have liked. So Machin and new man Wright decided that the best shot to pick from their lockers was the reverse sweep. With that, the total moved beyond 200 and the lead into the 300s, one which will not be easy to chase down on this surface. The spinners were given a breather while Chappell reintroduced himself into the attack. Time for Wright to go after him, something he did only to find Lewis Rees hovering in the deep. There was a little moment of confusion as to the legality of the catch, but Wright was on his way for 18. 10 minutes later, the players headed off with Sussex on 216 for 5, Machin still there on 44, and that gives Sussex a lead of 323 runs going into the last day. Nash can't want many more than that before he declares and leaves it to his bowlers to try to get his side over the line for the third time in 4 games this summer.